What's going on? GemMint back again. We have another statue we're going to do an unboxing and a review for. From Sideshow, we've got the Jean Grey and Phoenix Maquette. I've always been interested about this piece. It was kind of an out-of-nowhere diorama that doesn't really go with any line. I guess you could say it goes with their XMen line, but it's not a premium format. I didn't really know what to expect as far as the scale. Is it going to be quarter scale? Is it going to be 1/5? Well, to my surprise, you'll see during the unboxing. Before we do that though, make sure to hit that like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, hit the bell if you want notifications. We do live shows on Sunday, statue unboxing, omnibus reviews and hauls, and a lot more fun stuff. So hit that bell and let's jump into this unboxing. All right, so Sideshow with the no tape and the straps. I'm loving it. Let's lift off the top layer of this 2-layer box and remove the plastic. Quite a few pieces on the top, so let's take a look at the top left. It's the Phoenix torso. Love the muscle details, the paint and the sculpt. You can really see the abs. You can see the folds and creases in the fabric. And I love how you have this yellow tinge on her back reflecting off the fire of the Phoenix. And then let's get a look at those arms. Love the gold metallic finish that they have on this. And you can still see that kind of fabric stretch around the wrist. And that gold really just pops, just like on the sash here. And check out the Phoenix logo. It's almost got like an orange to gold tinge on it. And then the Phoenix portrait herself, the hair flying upward, that dark red to light orange. You can see all the individual strands. They did a great job on sculpting this. And then moving on to the front, her eyes are yellow and they have a glow effect going on to her cheeks. The white teeth look nice. They could use a little bit more detail, but they do look nice. And then we have the head of the Phoenix itself. This is going to go on the back of the statue. Has a slight translucency to it, as you can see. Then we have Jean Grey's body. Now, when I picked up this body, this is what made me question the scale of this piece. It feels like a quarter scale statue. You can see the nice shadowing on the yellow of the costume, the gold trim on her thighs. I love the position as she's like literally going insane with this transformation. And then we have the arms and hands of Jean Grey, the pink painted nails. Skin tone looks great on the hands. Then you have the traditional 90s X-Men outfit with the shoulder pads, the blue and the yellow. More folds on the fabric there. And then Jean's portrait. So she's got the same kind of bright white smile and it looks good on 4K cameras. On cell phone pics, not as good. You can see a little highlight by her bangs there. And check out all of this hair. This is what made Scott Summers go crazy for this redhead. They gave a huge head of sculpted hair for her and I think it looks awesome. Again, the individual strands, the movement, the color highlights. They nailed it on the hair. And let's take off that top layer onto the bottom, which just has the base and the 2 wings. So taking a look at the wings, we can see the texturing that they used in the sculpt. You have that orange to dark red, almost a brownish tinge at the end of the wings. Nice and heavy, and it has a key and 2 magnets to help attach itself to the base. Then onto the other wing, so you're just getting the same thing basically, but the different side. Like the Phoenix head, you've got a slight translucency to it. Like if you shined a light through it, you would see it brighten up a little bit. But there we go, that is the right wing. Now the base itself is pretty tall actually. I don't really want to hold it under the camera to show the bottom, so let's just get this on the turntable and take a look at the base before we assemble the statue. So you have that classic X made out of metal rafters. You have this huge flame engulfing the entire base coming up from the bottom to the back, which is going to form the Phoenix. And I just love the yellow to orange to dark orange paint job on that. Again, it's got a slight translucency. And you can actually see Phoenix, her legs being formed out of the fire, going into the green part of the torso. So we'll start at the bottom of the base here and we'll key in Jean Grey first. She's got a peg under her left foot. Moving up, we'll put her portrait on first. Be careful of the hair. Then we'll swing around on her left arm, going right under her hair, and then her right arm. It almost feels like the Emma Frost premium format. Moving up, we're going to attach the torso to the base for Phoenix. Get her portrait there, and then her left and right arm. She has a commanding presence as she's taking over Jean Grey, becoming the vessel for the Phoenix. We'll add the sash to her right hip. And then we'll start getting those wings on. So we'll put on that left wing, then we'll swing around for the right. And then one final piece, we'll just turn her around and we'll get the Phoenix head on the back of that base. All right, guys, let's take a look at this piece in full. But first, This video is brought to you by Ninja Funk. The 4-issue miniseries may be over, but the one-shot Bolo's Playground brings us back to the Ninja Funk universe. Mr. Bolo, dealer of galactic oddities, faces off against Ninja Funk after McFly exploits a time portal. Laser Wolf wants to use it to save BB, but Bolo believes that another use may destabilize the fabric of reality itself. Allies are at odds, but Ninja Funk are only toys inside the walls of Bolo's Playground. Hit up your local comic shop and ask them to reserve you a copy of Ninja Funk Bolo's Playground. And there we go, the Phoenix and Jean Grey diorama by Sideshow. So they didn't do any exclusives here. You just have the one edition, and they made 1,000 of them. It's currently sitting at low stock over on Sideshow, retailing $980. This was sculpted by Will Harbottle with design by Richard Long. And the height looks like is gonna be the top of this wing, which is just shy of 26 inches tall. Checking out the depth, it's about 13 inches. And the width, we might as well give the wingspan. The width is about 20 inches, although the base is more like 11. This is a crazy diorama. I really love how the flame goes from the bottom of the base up into Phoenix and the Phoenix on the back. I think the fire legs look awesome on the Jean Grey Phoenix. Then you have Jean Grey in the front. She's being traumatized. She's going insane, transforming into the Phoenix. You've got this tinged X logo. The only thing I'm not really sure of was the artistic decision to have the Phoenix bird facing backwards. It's kind of like an Easter egg if you're looking at it from the back. I feel like they could have had it like maybe looking upward with an angle a little bit. But again, it was an artistic decision, and it's kind of just something that's in the back. From the front, you don't even really notice that. But I was really confused on what this scale was going to be. I assumed it was going to be 1/5 scale, which most of the Sideshow dioramas are. Holding Jean Grey's body, though, it really felt a lot like the quarter scale Jean Grey that I reviewed not too long ago. But putting it next to other Sideshow portraits, it does look like it's a slightly smaller scale. So maybe it is 1/5 scale, but I feel like it can hang with any quarter scale piece. I mean, it's got height to it. It's got a lot of presence to it overall, being this diorama. Let me know what you guys think about the maquette in the comments down below. As always, I'm going to leave you with this spinning on the turntable. But appreciate you watching. Stay minty fresh. Peace.